Hello, I'm Shannon Stuckey, Director of Music Ministries here at Our Saviors. And today we're going to be talking to Phyllis Kosbab, who's been a member here for many years. And we are so grateful that she's willing to share her faith story with us today. So Phyllis, how long have you been a member here?
We came here in 1960, so I guess we're probably here for 60 years, huh?
That's absolutely wonderful. I love it. And I know that part of the way that you serve God is with doing prayer shawls.
Yes, and I have a prayer shawl here now. We have several ladies in the congregation that make these, and the pastors hand them out to people that are in the hospital, in the nursing home, or for whatever reason. And it's not just Our Saviors, we out in the community. Whoever needs one gets one, and we have plenty, so feel free to use them.
That is a wonderful ministry, and many people appreciate it.
Yes, and they're fun to do.
That's nice. And there's a few women that are doing those prayer shawls.
Yes, there is. Mm-hmm.
So you serve God by creating these beautiful prayer shawls. What are other ways that you serve God here at Our Saviors?
Well, on Monday mornings we count offering and working on sidelights and whatever Jen needs some help with, stuffing envelopes. I used to work a lot for funerals. We haven't had funerals lately, but and my bones won't let me do that anymore, but I did it and I enjoyed it at the time. It was good fellowship.
Nice.
So
what prompted you to serve in these ways?
Just a member of this church, and people are friendly and good fellowship. It's makes you feel good.
Fellowship's important, and when
That's
you do
exactly
those
right.
things. So can you tell me a story of a time that God helped you by giving you strength or guidance?
Oh yes, yeah. When Dale had his first bypass surgery, the doctor talked to me before the surgery and said, "We'll do the best we can, but we see that his veins are mushy, so we don't know how this is going to turn out." And I just said, "You do the surgery, and we'll take care of the rest." And it worked. In fact, it worked twice.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Prayer is an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I just knew I had a lot of help.
Yeah. So when do you feel closest to God?
Oh, Shannon. Sunday mornings when we take communion, when we sing the institution. Oh my, I'm just so close. That is so beautiful. And that just brings communion, makes it feel so much more positive, or I don't mean so much more.
When we get to say the words, for the words of institution,
Right.
It's very moving. Yeah.
And the melody is so that we can all sing.
Yeah.
You know, we can do it.
Yeah.
So I hope we keep that forever, at least till I'm gone.
It will be part of the service off and on throughout the years.
Yes, well, and know that we enjoy it anyhow.
Well, that's good.
Right.
So do you have a favorite memory of Our Saviors?
Oh, I struggled over that one because every Sunday morning is a good memory. I look forward to coming to church, and these are my church family. I miss them, but and I know we can't be together right now, but it's going to be there. It's going to be there.
It will be. Someday
Yes.
we will all be together again.
Yeah.
And for the last question, can you tell me a little bit about the church you grew up in and the people that were important to your faith?
I grew up in rural area at Sherburne. My dad was a farmer, and we had a little white church in town. And the church, that little white church, most of them were set up with a long aisle. That little white church was a semicircle, just like Our Saviors is now.
Oh, wow.
But by the time I was confirmed, they had built a new church, and that was with a long aisle, which is fine. And that's the same church that Dell and I were married in.
Oh.
And if I have time to tell you this, when I was about 6 or 7, my Sunday school teacher, who was Mrs. Sowers, who's the grandmother of Ted Sowers, who belongs here, gave me a red handkerchief with a little white flower embroidered in the corner. And at that time, if you got a handkerchief for a gift, that was a very nice gift. So I saved that hanky. I loved it. I never used it because I didn't want it to get dirty. So when Ted's daughter was going to get married, like 20 years ago or so, I'm not sure when, at her shower, I gave her that little red handkerchief because that came from her great-grandmother.
Oh,
So
nice.
that traveled from Sherburne to New Ulm and out to the cities.
That's wonderful.
So,
is there anyone that was important to your faith growing up?
oh yes, all my Sunday school teachers and my parents. Sunday morning came, there was never a question. We just went to church. We never ever thought of, oh, I don't want to go today. We went every day. And if my dad wanted to work on Sunday, that was fine, but he had to go to church first and the kids had to go too.
Well, that's good.
So-
Well, thank you, Phyllis. This has been wonderful.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you so much.